Here we go. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you're located at. Part 2. I already put a link out. Hopefully we're trying to connect. Still trying to connect. Don't know. Hopefully we're trying to connect. There we go. Sometimes stuff don't really want to connect. Trying to connect. All right, there we go. Hope everybody's doing good. What's going on? Hopefully, Thomas is back. Heminger is back. So I'm bored. What are you bored for, Heminger? Aren't you like young and vibrant and traveling the world and doing all these nice kind of things that you go and do and everything, and I don't know, whatever people do to get on board. There we go. Get the stuff fixed a little bit. Test 1, 2, 3. Hopefully you can hear me okay. There we go. Good to be back. Where did you go? Let Steve back on you. So, well. Steve gotta come back. Steve's welcome. Steve don't talk bad to me, about me. At least not to my face. Okay. The link is out there. Yeah, hey, Fazio, be nice. Not Fazio. Fazio. another clown. Heminger, be nice. Don't talk about people and spread rumors, gossip. But if you know for a fact, I mean, facts are okay, right? I mean, if you know for a fact, I mean, facts are okay, right? I mean, if you know for a fact. Hey, Steve, how you doing, man?
Hey, Kev, I don't know if that's me in the background or you in the background. Let me turn off YouTube. Let me get okay, there. I think I turned off YouTube now. I should be good.
Okay.
All right, am I coming in 5x5?
You're doing good, man.
5x5 deal.
You're just a doing. Just a doing it.
Let me see if everything's working right on my end. Let's see. Who's here? Where's the list? Where's Hemi? Where's Hemi when you want Hemi?
Hemi popped in and trying to say hello, and
Hemi was saying how bored I was, but please, I mean, if Hemi's on here, then Hemi's just as bored as I am. So, you know. So, Kev, listen. Let me ask you. You've had your ups and downs on YouTube.
yeah.
You've been on the outs. You've been on the outs. You've been on the ends. So, what are your thoughts on comments after the video's over? If you're doing a live stream and people are commenting live, what are your thoughts on allowing comments after your video show is over?
You know, I don't mind the comments, but you know, when I get like idiot people that I never seen before, and they're doing like bad comments, I just delete them. But but when I have regular people come on, you know, that's good. I appreciate the good comments. Uh, Constructive criticism, that's okay. But idiots you know, like troll people, you know, they're not welcome. But regular Tux comes on, he always drops off good comments to my show.
Yeah,
So
yeah. It just right here. Thomas Grubb made a comment. What did he say? He said something about Francis talked about you for an hour, and I basically I made a comment back, and I said, well, I don't know who Francis is, you know, and what the hell do I care if he talks about me for an hour? And then, you know, I'm looking at all these comments, and I'm going, what the hell is the point to answering any of this? I mean, if the show is on live and I throw the link out there, you're welcome to come on and comment. So, you know, it wasn't anything against Thomas Grubb, really. It's just I turned off all the comments because they're basically just useless. I mean, it's something I have to screen. Because as you say, the assholes come on, you know, and they leave any kind of idiot comment that there is. I don't know if you screen your comments or you just let them fly and deal with them afterwards.
I just let it fly.
Yeah, I'm just, I just turned them off. I'm sick of it. I'm sorry to say, I'm turning into goddamn fucking Aaron Wilson, PhD. You know, that's not a good thing to turn into. But you know, I mean, the comments are just ridiculous. I mean, I hate having to screen this shit and go back and take it out and explain it to people. You know, people ask me the same idiot questions time after time. You know.
Well, I watched your show last night, and man, you had a clown on there. He was impersonating you and talking about your wallets and stuff.
Well, that's okay. I don't listen. I don't really care about that. I don't care about the live trolls. That's nothing. I can take care of them. I can handle them. He wants his name to be Steve Montelli's shitty wallets. Well, at least he got my name spelled right, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't really care about that kind of thing. That I can control. But this shit of having to go back afterwards and deal with all the comments, I mean, it's just like it's not worth it. There's nothing good that comes out of it that I can tell. I don't know. What is your feeling on that?
Well, you're right. They're really, you know, you gotta. There's a lot of clowns out there, but hopefully you got a couple of people that are halfway normal and they want to come by and leave a good comment like about your show and drop off something, but you do get a lot of, not you, but all of us get
Yeah,
like
yeah.
idiots that come by and just drop off like fly crap.
I just don't see that. I just don't see the need for the comments after a live show where they could have commented live during the show, you know. And I mean, I got my email up in the header now. If they desperately need to tell me something, they can email me and tell me. But I mean, today was just the end, man. It was just like, you know, this is really out of control. I mean, it's really, I, and I mean, I think that every guy that goes to the Philippines must, in all actuality, be a member of the Mormon Church, and they're there strictly to do missionary work. Because from the comments afterwards that I get when I screen the comments, there's nothing but you know, God-loving Christians who have only been doing the wife for the last 20 years, and everybody else is a sexpat. It's like I've never met such a bunch of missionaries in my life.
Really?
I mean, perfection is effervescent off these guys. So it's just
Well, you got a completely different kind of people than I got then, because I get idiots that leave comments on my show, but on your show, at least you get good people on your show.
well, I listen. I'm talking about the comments afterwards that I have to screen, you know, so they're not, so all the, you know, dick comments don't come flying out. I don't want to screen any more comments because, like I say, man, I have never met a bigger group of, you know, Mormon missionaries as is apparently the group of guys that goes to the Philippines.
Hey, Steve, you know, I'm a Mormon, right?
Well, listen, I was a Seventh-day Adventist, so don't feel bad.
Oh, okay. I
Although I
just,
must.
Roberto was a Mormon too.
Well, there's nothing wrong with being a Mormon. I'm
No, I
stick in
I
any
thought that was just funny.
stick in any religion you want for that. I have
Mm.
never met I have never heard of a bigger bunch of moralistic, oriented
Wow.
people who do nothing, have been married to their wife for 40 years, and, you know, they never look at another woman. And everybody else is a goddamn sexpat, according to them.
Wow.
I'm
Yeah,
sick of it, right up to there, you
that
know?
is pretty bad.
Well, it's just stupid. It's just stupid. Wait a minute, I got to see what Hemi's saying. Hemi, why don't you come on and actually use a fake voice and say something?
Well, that'd be nice, huh?
Yeah, you know what? I'd even take the goddamn Go-Go Bobo voice, and that's just irritating as hell. Okay, I got it. Shit, where'd the comment go? Okay, now I gotta go. Hide the current comments. I don't want to hide the current comments. I want to see the current comments. I don't want to hide the current comments. Now I can't read the comments. Oh, Aaron Wilson did a live stream the other day, but deleted it when it was over. I was like, what was the point of that? I don't know, man. I
Do you save all your shows, or do you hide them or delete them?
no, they're all the old stuff is all the old stuff is private. Only the live streams are live. I got them all, but they're all private. But they're all, you know, all the old shows are filled with misinformation now and information that's out of date, and things have changed, and, you know, it's not the same. So, you know, there's plenty of guys out there vlogging, walking around. Everybody with a phone is now a YouTube vlogger. You know, and really, I think they're doing a pretty good job at it. A lot of them. I mean, you know, a lot of them are getting. I mean, a lot of them are the millennials and the younger generation, and they're getting 50,000 views in a day. So, you know, obviously they're doing something better than, you know, you and I are.
Yeah.
But they've got that social media following. But to deal with this crap every day, I mean,
well, that's the ticket. If you can get a following, a group, if you can have your own groupies, that's the ticket.
well, but it seems like they have a better group of people than this group here in our particular age bracket, say from 40 to 70, right? This is where all the Christian missionaries hang out in the Philippines, doing their Christian missionary type work. Because, like I say, as far as I can tell, that's all that makes comments on my channel after the show are the Christian missionaries. So anyway, the bottom line is I turned off all the comments. I'm sick of dealing with the bullshit. So we'll see how that goes.
Hey, Steve, Big Kevin. They don't play. Why are you laughing?
Hemmy's watching my show when he's uber bored. Come on, man. I'm here right now. I'm sitting here in goddamn Arizona with nothing to do. So, I'll come on Kev's show and I'll bitch for a while and Kev will bitch for a while and
be happy.
Listen, I think everybody's going to the Philippines to live the best life they can live. Okay. Whatever that means to that person.
No kidding.
Nobody's going there to live a shit life. Everybody's going there to live the best life they can live. And they apparently figure
Frank is there. He's living a shit life, I think.
Well, I don't know who's living a shit life because I don't really I hear the rumors, and I hear other people talking about it and everything, but somebody asked me the other day where wait a minute, Hemmy's got a lot. Hemmy, goddamn, can you write any faster? Hemmy's writing so fast I can't keep up. Not my thing, Captain.
Well,
Kev, you got
to. Frank should be happy. I mean, he got a nice house. He got pocket money. He got a woman. What is he upset about?
I don't know, man. But apparently, Thomas Grubb said Francis, so I got to think that's Frank.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know what? I've never spoken to Frank in real life. I've blocked Frank everywhere because I don't want to deal with him. I don't know the guy. I've never talked to him. What's he got to bitch about me about? I mean, is he another Christian missionary out there doing God's work? Wherever the hell God-forsaken little place he's at. I mean, it's like, why are you bitching about me? I've never even talked to you. I have no idea. I don't care about you at all. I don't ever listen to you. But that being said, please feel free to bitch about me for 1 hour every night. Spell my name right and bitch about me for 1 hour every night. Please do. Feel free. But don't expect a response because there is going to be no response. Because arguing with internet trolls is one of the stupidest things you can ever possibly do.
Yeah, especially if you never met the person before.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, Mrs. Simmons is on doing this 5 years. I tell you, the Philippines, I think the Philippines, ever since this whole Thailand thing came down, somebody made a comment about all the deadbeats from Thailand are now going to be arriving in the Philippines. I think that comment was right too.
Well, yeah, Thailand is crumbling. I mean, expat wise.
Thailand's going down, man. I mean, they're just Thailand wants the 30-day visitor there. Spend all your money, then get out.
Yeah.
And I'm not even sure. What if they start requiring medical insurance for the 30-day visitor? And then you got your TM30s and your TM28s where they got to be notified every time you move from the bed to the bathroom. Goddamn immigration wants to be notified. You got to file a form. So I think Thailand's going to be hurting here in a year, and they're going to be changing their
point of view.
Well, they're not going to like it. They're not going to like it. I mean, people are already fleeing. I'm reading comments. Oh, good, another person. All right.
Hey, Bob Cooper's in the house.
Bob Cooper. God damn.
Hey, Bob. Oh, we also have Alan Anderson from Australia.
Wait a second.
All right.
My old buddy. How you doing, Bob?
I guess Bob's not talking.
Uh-oh. He might be trying to get his sound together. Nope. Here today, gone tomorrow.
Here today, gone tomorrow.
Yep.
So I don't know. I turned the comments off. I don't want to deal with it anymore. There's really no point. You got something to say, come on the show live and say it.
Well, I heard you say you was gonna go. You're gonna go back to the Philippines in what, a week or so?
Yeah, a week or so. Yeah, something like that. 15th.
And are you planning on doing live stream then?
You know what? I'm taking a phone with me and a gimbal, but I'm really not that thrilled about the idea because I don't want to watch people walking around on the street showing me the same. I think fundamentally the Philippines looks all the same to me. Every Philippine town looks the same.
Every city.
Every city looks the same. What the hell do I need to see 6 more sorry stores, and 6 more vulcanizing shops? I don't. So I don't watch. So I doubt that I am going to stream anything out walking around on the street.
Hey, Alan, there's a link that I just put out. Yeah. But yeah, a tablet, a phone, those are both pretty good.
Well, I got a phone that fits in a gimbal just fine, and it sounds good, and I just upload it straight to YouTube. If I do it, which I don't think I'm going to do because of, you know what? I've just done it before, and there's just some things that have come up this week that have convinced me that walking around Philippines with a camera with 10,000 other guys that are putting their videos up there, it's just useless. I mean, it's just useless. But that's my feeling. It may not be everyone's feeling, and I understand that.
Hey, Alan.
Hey, man. How you doing?
Hey, buddy. Welcome back to the bullpen, buddy.
Yeah, it's been a while, man. You got me just in time. Tonight I leave for the Philippines, so.
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys in Australia got a short flight to the Philippines. How long is your flight?
Well, if I didn't actually stuff up my booking, it would only be 10 hours, but I've got a 9-hour layover in Singapore.
Oh.
Yeah. Didn't look at that layover period of time, so I rock up in Singapore about midnight, but I don't get out of there until 9 a.m.
Well, what's the actual... Okay, so if you didn't stay in Singapore for 9 hours, what would be the actual flying time between Australia from wherever you are and Manila?
All right, so it's 7.5 to Singapore and another 3.5 to Manila.
So can you fly directly from where you are to Manila, or do you have to stop somewhere?
I have to stop somewhere. I either have the choice of staying somewhere in another city in Australia or,
Yeah. Okay, I understand. 9
how
hours.
long do you get to fly from in your like in Australia just to get out of there?
What? I missed that.
Like where you live,
Yeah.
like 1 hour, 2
Oh,
hours.
for me, just to get to the airport takes 2 hours. So yeah.
So you gotta, because I understand now, being an American, of course, we know nothing about Australia, but it looks like a long ways from the bottom of Australia to the top of Australia. It looks like a long ways.
It actually is. It's quite deceptive of actually how big Australia is. Yeah, it's
You live in the bottom of Australia, right, Alan?
yeah, correct. I live in South Australia, so
Yeah.
So you got to take you're taking the long route no matter what. You got a long flight.
yeah, no matter what. Either I'm going from Adelaide to Sydney to Manila, or in this case, Adelaide, Singapore to Manila. There's always going to be somewhere I have to stop. There is no direct flights from my city to Manila.
Yeah, I can't either. I mean, I got to go from Yuma to Phoenix to LAX to Incheon to Manila. That's not a fun flight either.
No. I'm just doing it this way, going to Singapore first, so I get the long part of the flight over and done with. So
Yeah.
I just wish it was a direct flight. Sydney, it would be a direct flight, but yeah, not from where I live.
Let's see. Wait a minute. Brown American expat asked me something here. Montelli, what is your agenda this time? If you don't mind me asking. Well, I'm going to meet somebody because I have made it no secret that I am not going to the Philippines to live alone. If I want to live alone, I can stay right here in America and live alone just fine.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
I'm going to meet somebody that I've known for about 5 years now, and we'll see if that works out or not. So that's the agenda.
You gonna go see Joy?
No.
Oh.
That is done.
Okay.
That is done. That is over.
Okay. Are you gonna go see a female or a dude? I mean, you could go see a buddy. I mean.
No, this is going to be a female.
All right.
I mean,
is she the same age as you, or?
Hell no. Shit, man. Nobody goes to the Philippines to be with somebody their age.
Oh,
especially me. I don't want a 20-year-old, but I don't want somebody my age either.
I know. I'm just humoring myself.
Yeah, that's okay. I do the same thing, man.
No, nobody wants to wake up next to a grandma.
I'm telling you, I don't want to wake up next to myself. Shit scared the hell out of me.
You're only as old as the woman you're holding, so there you go.
Well, I'm telling you, I am older than most, but I don't know if you have something down in Australia called Plenty of Fish. It's like a dating site.
Yeah. We got that sort of shit here.
It sucks. It's just horrible. So, I mean, all my matches are 70 years old and have had bilateral hip replacements that have locked up on them and they no longer work.
Well, when I go there, there's going to be a lot of hip replacements.
Well, that's from a different that's caused from a different way. You better have some backup money for that. You're going to be paying some hospital bills, Kev.
Hip replacement, back replacement, neck replacement.
I don't know, man. It's
bed
just
replacement. We're just going to do it on the ground.
There's just I don't know what to do anymore, man. It's just what I do know is get out of here, and I would love to sell this house. I would love to sell it.
Well, yeah, but isn't that part on your ex-wife?
Yes, therein lies the problem.
See, I pay attention when you have a show. I listen.
Therein lies the problem. The ex-wife does not want to sell a house, and it's a joint tenancy, so I can't sell my half of the house. I can't do it. Steve, you have Tijuana. You need to go to the PH. It's cheaper than flying back and forth. Yeah, well, you know what, Hemi? I've been to Tijuana, and Tijuana is. I think Tijuana is a far superior party than the Philippines is, but it sure seems much more dangerous now than it used to be. You can sue to force a sale. No, I don't need to sue to force a sale. I want to get her to buy me out. That's what I want. I want her to buy me out. I'm not sure that's going to happen.
Of course, my phone stopped ringing. Hold on.
Of course. The phone's got to start ringing.
The same person.
Yeah, I'll be back, Kev. All right. I just got to, answer this call. All right. Take care, everyone. I'll be back.
All right, buddy.
You need a lump sum, Hemi says. I don't need a lump sum. I'm just saying that if she would care to buy me out of this house, I would certainly not put up a fight, because I did the divorce the easiest way possible in Arizona in the summertime. Plenty of time. There's nothing going on at the court, man. There's plenty of time for my case. So we didn't even put the house in the divorce, but the house is still a legally tied thing that worked together. My mortgage buyout, no. I've thought of just quit making the payment. Just stop. Just stop making the payment. What are they going to do? They're going to eventually sell the house. They're going to eventually, foreclose the house and sell it. So I've thought about that as an option. Just quit making the payments. Yeah, lose the equity. Yeah, that's why I want her to buy me out. So I don't lose the equity. Believe me, I'm aware I'd lose the equity. But I don't know where you live, Hemi, but out here in the middle of, the devil's dusty ass crack. I like that. That was such a great line out of that show, Goliath. We're out here in the devil's dusty ass crack. Well, that's Yuma. The devil's dusty ass crack. Yeah, you're responsible for all property taxes and equity. Yeah, I know. It's a total loss. I know that is not the smart way to do it. Believe me, I understand that's not the smart way to do it. But I have not always done everything the smartest way I could.
Yeah, me too.
Believe me, we've all made a few mistakes in life that we wish we could go back and undo.
Oh, yeah. If I would have just paid attention.
Paid attention. You know what? If I'd have paid attention when I was 18, when people said, go do this, you'll be a success, things would have been different. I mean, I'm successful enough, but it could have been better if I wouldn't have been an 18-year-old who was an idiot.
Nah.
But, who was making your decisions when you were 18, Kev? An 18-year-old idiot, just like me. An 18-year-old who didn't want to do anything but, smoke weed and lay around in bed all day, and that was it. So
well, aren't you doing that now?
Huh?
Aren't you doing that now?
Oh, shh. Quiet. You weren't supposed to tell anybody.
I'm sorry.
God damn it. I depend on you for things like this, and look what happens.
Well.
Now Hemi's going to spread the rumor that I'm smoking weed and laying around in bed all day. Because Hemi's here too.
Don't forget about the margarita.
Oh, the margaritas. I can't. I can only drink those in Angeles City. And I can only drink one of those. Those are clinical strength.
One big bottle.
It's big, but it's clinically formulated by a pharmacist behind the bar. It's not a regular margarita.
One of those fish bowls.
Well, they're just regular size, but they are the strongest things I have ever drank. I can only drink one. If I drink two, I just got to head straight out to a trike and go back to the hotel and lay down, or I pass out.
Take it with you.
Yeah, to go margarita.
Bring the glass back tomorrow.
Not
Get
a
it ready,
terrible
bro.
idea. Brown American expat loves you too. Bet the brown American expat loves you too. I don't know what any of that means. My rental in, wait a minute. My rental in Corinth, the equity is up 130,000, but for now I'm renting to my daughter.
Oh,
Yeah, well, out here in Yuma, out here in Arizona, this is one of the highest areas of unemployment in the country. This is about a 40% unemployment rate out here. This town is military. This town is good for young families. It's good for young military families. It's good for retired husband and wife, who want to live the sedate life and retire. But it is not a good place to, get to get anywhere in. I mean, it's good for some things. If you like lettuce, come on down. We got a lot of lettuce.
is it a party town? Like young people?
No, it's not a party town. The last thing this is a party town. This is a Walmart town. We got 3 Walmarts in this town.
Wow.
Where the
We
partying
have
takes
fun.
place, is in the RV parks with the snowbirds. This is the last of the drinking generation. They're all dying off. And when you go by the dumpsters in the morning, they're just filled with liquor bottles and wine bottles and beer cans.
Well, somebody's having a good time.
Those people know how to party because they know that may be their last party.
Well, they just go to those different places, check them out.
Oh, no, man, I don't want to go to the RV parks and party with the old people. And I'm old, and I don't want to party with the old people. I mean, they're older than I am, and I'm old. I mean, I'm talking about the 80-year-old crowd, starting to die off. They don't give a shit, man. They know how to party, and they are going to party. And if they drop dead, they'll go, well, it was a good life.
Yeah.
It was a good life. So they don't care, man. They are here to party, and they party hardy. But next up is the boomer generation, where it's going to be nothing but the weed smokers. That's going to be the partying for the boomer generation.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm a baby boomer, so
We're all boomers, man. What, Kev? How old are you, if you don't mind my asking?
I'll be 58 on February.
58, just a young man.
Thank you.
Just a young man. I wish I was 58. I could start over again. I got to get water. Bob Cooper can talk. I'll be back.
Bob Cooper, back again.
Yeah, my other laptop took a shit on me.
Oh.
Yeah, the weed boomers! Oh, weed boomers! Oh!
Bob, what's wrong with you?
Hey, man, that's just for show and tell.
Yeah, I know, but you don't want, I'm going to have someone that's going to be telling too. You know that.
Oh, bullshit. They can't do that to you, Kevin.
Bob, you lose your mind?
No,
what do you mean?
not yet.
What do you mean they can't do that to you?
They can't do that to you, Kevin, because they don't know if that's tobacco in there. See?
Hey, yeah, I know, but don't give somebody the opportunity to flag me.
Well, that's the only way. That's the only way that I can have my cigarettes now, because they sold out on the filters.
Yeah, well.
So I see that.
Turbo Sisters in the house.
So I see Montelli's on, huh?
Yeah. So what is that? Is that macaroni again, or is that Captain Crunch?
Yeah, it's macaroni, nasty macaroni.
Well, then weren't you complaining about your tummy not doing well, and now you got a bowl almost overflowing?
Well, see, I took a break. I had to go to Walmart and get some dog food.
Did you walk or did you drive?
Drive.
All right.
Drive. Well, somebody's got to eat this budget buy macaroni and cheese, you know?
Well, that's
Yeah. Well, there's the man himself.
Now I gotta listen, Bob. I gotta go to the store tonight, and I'm not looking forward to it because
Wow.
the store here is filled with snowbirds, right? And they're like a
Yeah.
quad colon, you know. They all like gather in the middle of the aisle and they stop,
oh,
and it's like you just want to say, "Get the hell out of the way, will you? Pull over to the side, and let me buy."
well,
No.
that's why you just keep on walking with the cart, and if you hit them, you hit them.
Well, it's like playing bumper cars in there. Let me tell you. I mean, they're just all over the place. They don't give one shit where they're heading, man. They're going to run into you and ricochet off the other way.
Yeah. So you're down in Mesa, huh?
No, I'm in Yuma.
Oh, Yuma. Yuma's nice, so.
Okay, if you say so.
I've been there, done that for about a half an hour, and that's all I can handle.
Oh, that's you know what? That's plenty. You've seen the whole town in half an hour.
Yeah.
You're done. I got stuck with this thing down here, and here I am.
I had to go to that tortilla company and go get 15 boxes of tortillas.
I tell you what they do right here is they have a lot of these little Mexican taco stands around because I'm literally 20 minutes from Mexico.
Oh yeah.
So the town is filled with these little Mexican taco carts. God, are they good tacos though?
Oh,
Man,
the best.
they are the best tacos.
The best. Fresh tortillas and corn.
Yes,
tortillas.
yes. Yeah. I mean, I don't think they're making the tortillas right there, but man, those ladies know how to make some tacos, let me tell you.
Well, I'm not too sure where that tortilla company was, but they very well known tortilla company 20 years ago. And so I had to pick up 15 boxes of tortillas for a friend of mine.
15 boxes. Must have loved those tortillas.
Well, tortillas and corn tortillas, you know.
Yeah. Flour and corn. Flour and corn.
There's a factory there that makes them.
Oh, I bet there's a lot of factories here that make them.
Yeah.
But like I say, I'm literally 20 minutes from Mexico. Go Bobo sisters. Can you go for it? Someone needs to be shut up for good. I don't.
You reading comments?
I don't know what that's about. Bob, share the macaroni. Yeah. There, Ed's got it. Bob, share the macaroni.
Well, on my live stream, everybody loves watching me. And so I guess it's only a live stream that they can watch somebody eat at, because Kevin doesn't eat on live stream.
I'm just drinking.
Yeah, he drinks those damn fattening protein shakes that supposedly make you lose weight.
Hey, Bob, I've been losing weight. Don't hate me for it, buddy.
Well, I love you for it, though. You need to lose that weight.
I've been losing weight, and I'm in around 12 days. Yeah, 12 days. I'm gonna go have my surgery, and I'm gonna be losing more weight. So
yeah.
What kind of surgery haven't done?
I'm gonna have an oral surgery.
Oral surgery? You mean you're having your teeth worked on?
Well, yeah, they're gonna open up my mouth and clean my gums.
Open up your mouth and clean your gums.
Well, they took my front teeth out, and now they're gonna open up my my gum line and then get one of those machines and just grind all my teeth down, the roots.
Well, that sounds fairly unpleasant all the way around.
Yeah. They're gonna put me to sleep and do it.
Put me to sleep, shit, man. Line me up with the propofol, Knock my ass out. I don't want to hear any. I don't want to feel any of it.
Yeah, not looking forward to it on the 18th.
I don't doubt you're not looking forward to it at all. Nobody would. Nobody would. I would eat that if you paid me, Mrs. Heminger says. Eat what? It's better than a colonoscopy. Oh, nothing's better than a colonoscopy.
Yeah, no doubt.
Well, yeah, but
Nothing's better.
at least with the colonoscopy, they're gonna put you to sleep on that too.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
you
you know
know-
what? Colonoscopy is. Let's just say that after the prep, you feel lighter.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, you gotta feel hungry too afterward.
Yeah, right.
Well, yeah, you go
I
eat.
don't
Yeah,
think
you do go eat right afterwards.
yeah. Yeah,
But I'm
you
telling
don't
you,
want to eat no mac and cheese and then have the poops after a colonoscopy. Okay.
You just
well,
you just gonna have a lot of fun.
Kev, how long is it going to take you to recover from the teeth thing?
Oh God, I don't know. I think a couple of weeks because they're gonna cut the root of my mouth and then peel back the skin and then get that Dremel machine and then just start grinding the teeth back.
Well, that sounds just unpleasant all the way around. That sounds unpleasant.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, it hurts to eat, and it hurts not to eat.
Well, I can believe it. You're not going to be eating real well for a long time. Somebody's got something else on here.
Hey, Bob,
Somebody did-
you want to turn off your sound?
Well,
Bob?
I think Bob's got two things going there.
Bob, you want to turn off your sound?
Bob's not in the chair anymore.
Did he leave?
Amy says, what about midazolam? You don't have to get anesthesia. Let's see, what is midazolam? That's for SED, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's for SED.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they give you the Versed first to sort of make so you don't care about what they're going to do. Then when you get in there, they give you the propofol and knock you out, so you don't know what they're doing.
Hey, I'm going to be asleep no matter what they're going to do.
I'm pretty sure midazolam is Versed, and Versed will make it so you don't care if they drive a truck up your ass. You know, you don't care.
You know, yeah. I want to go. I want to go to a happy place.
Well, I'm telling you, you want to go to a place where you have no memory of what went on.
Yeah, yeah. Then I want to have some. I want to have some good painkillers when it's over.
I'm telling you, it's tough to get. You know what? It's with all the opioid stuff going on right now. These doctors get a clenched sphincter when you say I'd like an opioid for my pain. You know, their little ass just tightens up. You know, and then they don't. I don't know. You know what? I don't know what they're going to give you for pain.
Yeah.
But I would imagine you would want some of whatever it is they give you.
Just be happy with what they give you, huh?
Anesthesia affects memory. Well, of course, you don't remember anything.
Well,
you don't have to get propofol. You can just get a sedative. Nope. I want the Versed first, then I want the propofol. See, everybody's got their own preference. Because the cool thing about propofol is when they inject the stuff, you can see them injecting it, and you can see the grayness just kind of go right down over your eyes, and you're out. That's it. I wait for the grayness to just come down. You can just see the propofol just coming down over your eyes. That's it. You're out. It's the best.
Yeah, but I don't want them to wake me up so fast. I just want to sleep for a little while.
All right. Listen, all right. I understand, man. Get a colonoscopy was the best 20 minutes of sleep I've ever gotten. I said, I'll take another, please.
Well, hopefully another sleep, but you don't want another colonoscopy.
Well, I'm asleep. I don't care if they do another colonoscopy. I just, I'll take another 20 minutes.
Well, did you have a colonoscopy and that tube that went down your throat?
No, that's an endoscopy.
Okay, because I had both.
That's called an endoscopy. They don't go all the way to your colon through your mouth. That's the long way around.
Oh.
Because then they got to go through your small bowel, and that's it doesn't happen. It's just not done. That's just not how it's done. So no, that's an endoscopy when you go down through your mouth. Then they look at your stomach and your gallbladder, and your bile ducts and all that kind of stuff. But you want to be out for that too, because there's nothing like a good gag, is that going down your throat.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think none of that stuff sounds fun. Well, I had a colonoscopy, and I had good nothing. They didn't find nothing on me.
Yeah, I had a colonoscopy 6 months ago. There was nothing. There wasn't even a polyp to clip.
Yeah, they said, hell, you don't got to come back for another 10 years.
Yeah, that's because they don't want to pay. Of course, they don't want to pay for the colonoscopy, but it wouldn't hurt to have one every 5 years. So you catch a little polyp in 5 years and it doesn't turn into colon cancer, then it's a good deal. But I think the insurers are only willing to pay for every 10 years now. That's what's driving it. More than any kind of medical thing is driving it. It's the insurers, the people paying for it. So they don't want to pay for it.
Oh, what's this?
Francis is in more trouble for doing what he did than the Popo wants to charge him with wrongfully. So I guess Francis, we're talking about Frank. I don't know. I got no dealings with him, so I guess he can talk about me every single day. Just spell my name right. That's all. Every single day.
You guys that took the wrenches away, you just start using the wrench, but don't use the wrench for a weapon.
Flay polyps are faster growth and the most deadly. Flay polyps. I got to look that up. I can see this.
Oh, caramba.
AYEO. Flay polyps. I got to look that up. Shit. I can spell. Can I?
There you go, my sister. I didn't know you had.
Let's see what a flay polyp. Oh, look. Oh, flay polyps. Flat polyps. Not flay polyps. Flat polyps. Flat polyps and flat polyps. Okay. So flay polyps is the wrong one. I'm just spelled it. I'm just typing stuff. I think so. I agree with Hemi that waiting 10 years. That's really. I think it's a little too much. That's a little too long of a wait. Every 5 years is reasonable, but 10 years is that seems like a good chance of developing something you may not want. So I agree with Hemi there. Wish Hemi had a voice, Hemi sounds fairly intelligent, but
Sometimes.
Can't tell. What we got here? Got anybody else here? Left you all around. Took my something. I don't know. Bob just did a colonoscopy. Bob just did a colonoscopy prep. Nothing like a good colonoscopy prep.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Nothing
I didn't
like a
have
good
time to say
colonoscopy
excuse
prep.
me, did I?
Yep. Nothing like a good colonoscopy prep to really like get your bowels fine tuned.
Yeah.
That's all Bob needs, huh?
Yeah, that's all we need is another colonoscopy. I have a medical degree, Steve. Mrs. Heminger says. At a medical degree, you wouldn't have wrote flay polyp. You would have wrote flat polyp. Unless, wait a minute. The T is right next to the Y, so I can see there might have been a mistype there, especially if you're on a phone. Okay, you can have that one.
Well, Steve, ain't you a background in the hospital industry?
Oh my, yeah, that's all I've ever done is medical stuff.
Yeah, so you tell me what a polyp is. I have no clue.
Well, a polyp is something that develops in your colon.
The little Klingons.
It can a polyp. You got to go in and look and clip it out of there, because while they're easy to clip out during a colonoscopy, and they're really, there's really nothing going on. You don't want to let them sit there for 10 years, or they could turn into cancer. So that's why you want the colonoscopy, is to get the polyps out of there if there are any polyps there. Because they clip them, it's nothing. That's it. You're done. Then you don't get cancer of the colon, and you don't want cancer of the colon.
Is that a hemorrhoid?
No, it is not a hemorrhoid.
Oh.
A polyp's an actual little output and out. I don't know what you call it. Kind of a little out pouching, a little thing that grows into the colon itself. It's kind of a little almost sac that grows in the colon, little tiny thing.
They look like little pimples.
It's not even. Yeah, it could be something like that. But whoever does the colonoscopy clips them out of there if they find them, and then you're okay. They send them in for testing with pathology and see if there's any cancer there. Usually there's not.
Hey, left all around. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for the stocking stuffer.
So, but it's hard to say. If you don't have the colonoscopy, and you go, I don't need that. Well, shit, you might need it. That's the thing. So it's good to have it.
Well, how old do you have to be to have a colonoscopy? What's the good time to go?
I don't know. I would say. Would you say, Kev, 50?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say 50 is good. Except
50.
Yeah, I would say 50 is a good time to start. Depends if you got insurance or not. If you got insurance, you can probably start at 50. If you got to be paying cash, then you got to rethink your start date.
55.
Well, listen, I was going to have it done in Manila, right? Because I figured it would be cheaper it was going to take 2 months to get it done here.
How much does it cost, do you think?
It cost, I checked. It cost $900 US to have it done at St. Luke's in Manila.
Huh.
$900 in Manila.
$900.
So I opted to wait for the 2 months, and just deal with it that way, because I wasn't going to spend $900.
So you come home to Yuma. Have you done it yet?
Oh yeah, it's done. It was done months ago.
What did they find in there?
Nothing. Zero.
So in order to stick their fingers up your ass, your butt.
Well, they stick a hole in your butt.
It's not really a hose. It's a camera, really. It's an optical. Okay, we'll call it a hose.
It looks like a rotor. It's like a rotor motor.
Well,
all right.
It's actually a pretty sophisticated piece of machinery, but it goes all the way from the entrance or the exit, as the case may be, all the way around to where the small bowel hooks into the large intestine. So they go all the way around the colon.
I had a friend do it the opposite direction. He swallowed a pill, and it was the camera.
Well, that's an endoscopy, and that's for the stomach and for where the stomach starts to empty out into the small bowel.
Oh,
but you cannot do a colonoscopy. You cannot do a colonoscopy through the mouth. All right, because you got to go through 20 feet of small bowel. It's just not the way it's done.
Oh, okay, I see it. Well, I didn't understand why he even did that.
Yeah, that's a common thing. But that's to check the upper GI tract, not the lower GI tract.
No, lower, upper.
Well, you need to have everything checked one time or another.
Well,
Hey,
yeah,
Kevin,
yeah.
Kevin
And-
needs a colonoscopy because I know when he goes to the Philippines, he wants to stay away from all doctors of any kind.
I don't
Well,
know.
if they can do it, heck, why not? If it's cheap.
Well, it's cheaper for you to do it now, Kevin.
Oh, I already had mine done 5 years ago.
Oh,
Well, like I say, it really depends on the insurers nowadays.
no,
I
they
mean,
take Medicare for that, or
oh yeah, no. I used my Medicare for that. Medicare was 100% coverage, 100%.
yeah.
So
I think I should. How do I order one of those? How would I go about it?
well, you go to your doctor and you go, hey, what do you think about a colonoscopy? I don't know how old you are, but
I'm
and
52. 52.
52.
Yeah.
Do you have insurance?
Yeah.
You got okay. So you're 52 and you got medical insurance.
Yeah.
You go to the doctor and you go, hey, I've never had a colonoscopy. What do you think? Should I get it done? You kind of want to suggest it to him
Okay.
in a way that he thinks it's his idea,
Oh, okay.
and then
I
you
just tell
basically,
them I've been having the poopies for a month
no, you
solid, or
don't- I mean, if you have some real GI symptoms, yeah. If you have some real bowel symptoms, then yes, you should get it done. But if it's just a checkup to see if there's anything there, then they'll take their time. But if you're having real symptoms, then they'll get you and you can get it done.
now what's the kind of symptoms am I looking for?
Oh, blood in the feces, diarrhea all the time, constipation all the time.
Oh, okay, I see.
There's a lot of different symptoms, but
Okay.
most of the time it's just a look and see. If there's any polyps there to clip out. Because
Oh, okay, that's what it's for. Okay, polyps.
I mean, if you can clip a polyp out when you're 52 and you don't wait till you're 65, and that polyp turns cancerous, you're screwed when you're 65.
Anal
dead.
cancer. Yeah.
So it never hurts to get it checked. I mean, yeah, it hurts to get it. No, it actually doesn't hurt to get it checked. The prep is worse than the colonoscopy.
Yeah.
See, that's what happened to Farrah Fawcett. She had waited too long and she got anal cancer.
Well, it can happen. I mean,
Died from it.
happens all the time. I mean, I had a friend that died of colon cancer. He was always afraid of getting prostate cancer, right? Because his father had prostate cancer. So he never got a colonoscopy done until it turned into such a disaster that he died of colon cancer and his prostate was fine. So
now, when I have anal cancer, is that from eating too much hot sauce, or?
no, it's not.
Oh,
It's not for me. Too much hot
somebody
sauce.
told me it was from eating hot sauce all the time.
No, it's not from eating hot
I
sauce.
said, well, if that's the case, then I don't have no worries because I'm allergic to hot sauce.
It's not from eating hot sauce. It's an actual medical thing that really is not caused by hot sauce.
Oh,
Yeah, the prep is the worst.
Yeah. Because you gotta drink some laxatives, and
Well-
you could be spending the whole night on the toilet.
Well, here's the deal, man. There's two preps. There's two preps, okay? Like Don here just said, Dava Don. There's the Miralax prep, and then there's the Go Lightly prep. Okay, there's two different preps, and different GI centers, different docs will recommend either prep. They each got their favorites. The Go Lightly is the biggest misstatement of what can happen to you when you drink Go Lightly that there could ever be. Because there ain't no going lightly when you drink the Go Lightly. At some point,
okay. I know what that is. Go Lightly. My mom had some one night, and I said, "Hey, Mom, what's this Go Lightly stuff?" He says, "Oh, you don't want to drink that, Bob."
Yeah,
And
well,
I said, "Well, I'm kind of plugged up and stuff." And she says, "Okay, well, let me mix you a concoction in this Go Lightly." So I'm like, "Okay, when's it supposed to kick in?" And she says, "It never kicks in. So when you want it to kick in." And so here I am, 6, 8 hours after drinking this Go Lightly, and I'm going, "Ma, why don't you mix me up some more of that because this ain't working, you know?" And so she did. Mixed me up some more. And about 10 minutes later, I went from this chair to the bathroom, it's only 10 feet. Spraying shit everywhere like a manure spreader.
I'm telling you, man, Go
I
Lightly.
couldn't hardly get out of my room, man. Oh, God. And you're right, man. Go Lightly it was.
Go Lightly is a
Woo!
bitch. I would say do the Miralax prep. And there's plenty of internet stuff on how to mix up the Miralax prep. But it's much easier on your system than the Go Lightly is. The Go Lightly is like a nuclear bomb.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it was.
So I would say do the Miralax prep, and there's plenty of instruction all over the internet on how to mix it up and do it right. It'll work just as good as the Go Lightly, and you will have an easier night of it.
Oh, yeah. I basically had to get a 5-gallon bucket sitting in the shower for about 10 hours, man.
I'm telling you,
Uh,
Go Lightly,
what do you
Go Lightly will get your attention.
No way.
Come on, Bob.
I don't give you no cigarette. You got your own. No, get out of here. Get out of here. We're having a live stream. Get out of here. Damn it. Hell.
God damn.
You know, and you wonder why your food tastes funny.
Yeah, I wonder why I got the shits all day, huh?
Probably
Yeah.
mixing Go Lightly in with your food. Come on.
No, I think my sister, she doesn't wash the soap off the dishes.
Yeah. No, she goes.
Probably so.
She hacks
Probably so.
the loogie in your food.
Oh.
Rain Man.
I don't want no more of your food.
Rain Man, are you going to be a troll today, please?
Hey Raymond, how you doing, brother? Raymond's not a troll.
Damn it! Sometimes he is a troll.
He is a troll.
I
really
like
is.
the Rain Man troll. I like the Rain Man troll.
At least
I
he
used
shows up on my show, you know. That's good, you know.
I used to like the Heminger troll, but this is the newer, nicer Heminger. I'm not too sure about the newer, nicer Heminger. It's not the same.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys were around for the Heminger days when it wasn't the newer, nicer Heminger.
Well, Heminger was always nice to me. So, but I heard he was an ass to other people, but on my show he was always good.
Yeah, he really is a good person, you know, depending on what day he's feeling like, you know.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I find the trolls kind of fun to play with, actually. You know,
Yeah,
Rain Man is never a troll. Damn it! I thought Rain Man was a troll. Sometimes I was hoping. Rain Man speaks the truth. Sometimes it's hard to hear. Yeah, well, it's the truth about the Philippines. You know, I don't know if there is a truth there. What there is no truth. How about that?
Yeah, I followed you from day one, Steve. I can say that. I followed you all the way through the Philippines, every city, every state, every union. Learned quite a bit about you and all the chicks you were with, and learned about that.
Wasn't really that many.
Yeah, I know.
Wasn't really that many. There was Joy for the longest time.
I like Joy. She was pretty nice to you. You know.
She had, she had some serious problems.
Yeah.
Some serious problems, and there were a
But
couple
she passed
others.
away from that, or
No, she's fine. She's fine now. She's working in Manila.
no? Okay, good deal. Mhm.
But I mean, they had to open up her head at Vicente Soto Hospital in Cebu City, at the public hospital.
Yeah.
Jesus, when you get your head opened up at a public hospital in the Philippines, that'll give you a second thought or two.
Yeah.
So tell all the commenters, get everything done in the States before you even think about hitting the Philippine dirt.
Well, I tell you, I get my dental done in the Philippines now because it's cheap.
Yeah.
Kev, where are you getting your dental done? In the Philippines or in the U.S.?
Well, right now it's getting done here. But when I was in the Philippines, I got a lot of it done.
Well, Steve, did they knock you out while you were in the chair, or did you feel all the pain?
For what?
When you had your dental work done there in Philippines?
Oh, no. I had to have a tooth pulled, basically. I've only got my teeth cleaned there. That's all. And I've had my teeth cleaned like 3 times there. And they had to pull out one tooth that had been fixed so many times that it was just, so yeah. They use like xylocaine there. That's just like, they're
okay, just like here, okay.
Just like here. Except that it only costs 1,700 pesos to have the tooth pulled. Whereas here it would cost you, $500 to have that same tooth pulled.
Well, I thought it was 200. I thought it was 200.
Well, I don't know if it's 500, but whatever it is, it's more than 1,700 pesos.
Oh yeah. Well, 1,700 would be nice here too, pesos.
So when you got no dental insurance, then you get your dental work done in the Philippines.
Yeah, well, I can't wait that long, man. I gotta wait for my son to die before I could go over to the Philippines. And so I expect another 5 years probably. And then he'll be dead, and then I could go anywhere around the world I want.
Somehow I'm a little loath to ask about that story, but
Well, here he is, right here. My son right here. This is my son here. As soon as he passes away, then I can put him in a cup and take him anywhere I want to take him,
Where you want to go.
That's right. Yep, so I gotta wait for him to pass away because, I've been to the Philippines. I see how they treat their dogs there. I would never want to lose my dog there, or I'd have to have him on a leash 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, right next to my heart, because you know what? Those people would use my dog against me as ransom. Kidnapping,
There'd be a dog napping?
Dog napping every day, Yeah. And that would be a bad deal for me.
Cebu boss man, how you doing?
I seen that doggy lechon picture. Kevin ate dog lechon before, so
that's some good eating, buddy. Good eating.
Man,
dog lechon.
Doggy dog.
Yeah.
Great Dane.
Great Dane lechon.
Oh,
that looks disgusting.
It is, man. Damn, Kevin.
Come on now. Don't knock it till you try it.
Well, I've ate pussy before, kitty cat, and
that's just like a snail.
Well, that's what Americans call them, pussy cats.
See that?
Anyway, pussy cat. Well, I had a Korean girlfriend when I was 17 years old.
Yeah.
And went over to her house many times, had many dinners with her parents. So, it's all good. Seen big fat cats around all over the place. Well, they invited me over for a special fiesta. They were having a Korean festivities. They had about 27 Koreans here, and me and her, and just all family, And I'm eating this meat, going, God, this meat is really good. And they marinated this meat in such a way that it tasted better than Angus steak. And it was cat meat, man. And it was It was so good and delicious. Back when I was 17, I was a kid. Anything tastes good when you're a kid. Don't know no better. You know,
Cat meat.
cat meat.
I
Yep.
would think
And
even at
red,
17, you would know that cat meat was,
it was red meat.
Huh.
Sim Simo Travel Vlogs. Why am I a troll? Be explaining
Well,
yourself.
he is. He's a freaking troll. I hate his guts. Sorry,
Oh,
dude.
yeah,
but
he's
I
saying
do.
I'm the troll. Why am I the troll, Simo? Do tell. We
He's
all
a
want to
shit
know.
talking shit talker, Steve. And
At least I want to
I
know.
blocked his ass. Myself.
The caramelilla is great. Yeah, I think, you know what? I think the medicine is good. I think the medicine is good in the Philippines. I've never seen those guys do anything out of line. I really haven't.
Now you cannot be saying the F word on this show.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Can I say damn it? Damn it?
Yeah, you can say damn it because it's a D word. Well, now you can't say the DYK word, but it's okay.
Well, there's a lot you can't say, and we all got to play the same game. We're all playing the same game.
So, what's your maid look like there, Montel?
My maid?
Yeah, your maid. You got a little senorita in the closet?
No, I don't. I got me. That's it.
Oh.
It ain't that great, believe me. You think I want to get out of Yuma for? There's me and there's the house.
Hey, I got this 36-year-old senorita in Modesto, California. She's looking for an old man, Steve.
Sounds like something I want to avoid.
Well, she's got a little drink and slurry problem. Like, the only time she calls me drunk.
Man, that sounds just like somebody I want to deal with.
Yeah, imagine dealing with a drunk when you don't even drink alcohol.
No.
It's a broken record all over again. I don't know how many times I've been with broads that drank or did drugs. Either one. Yeah, if I was doing drugs and she was doing drugs, we're gonna have a problem. Because they don't know when to say no.
Thanks for the stocking stuffer.
Simo, Steve is a troll and I like it. Yeah, well, I don't know what I'm trolling here. Who am I trolling?
So you need to take Simo off your deal, Kevin. Do it now.
He's not bad.
All he's gonna do is piss us off, and
He's not
it gets
doing
to us.
He's really not doing anything. You see, I kick him off the show when they get personally insulting. That's when I kick him off.
Yeah, well, I just put it over to private chat. There's nothing there for me to see. But if I'm on your stream, then I have a tendency of looking over to comments, and it pisses me off because you just mentioned somebody's name that's a piece of crap.
No, this guy right here, he's a troll. That Richard guy, now that's a troll.
Richard who?
Oh, that Richard guy? Oh, yeah, he's the best of trolls, though.
We should all kick his ass.
He is the troll king.
Well, as long as you're the troll king. What else is there?
Hey, Richard.
Well, you better be nice to Richard because we want him to come back, Kevin. Richard used to be Kevin's co-host there on ULive stream.
Yeah, Richard and his wife is in Cebu on vacation.
No, they're back now.
Oh, they're already back?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Richard. Yeah, Richard don't call, he don't write.
He's a lover, not a fighter.
How you doing, Richard? Well, welcome back to the ice and cold and the snow.
I wouldn't want to live where you are, Kev, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
It's about 75 degrees here today, and getting a little cool for us out here in Yuma.
Well, we here in Kentucky, it hit 60 today.
60.
Yeah,
Shit, man. Speedo time. Dive into the ice, huh?
almost, man.
Yeah, I hit
Can't make
70
up
here.
my mind.
Jedi, when am I going back to the Philippines? Pretty soon. Pretty damn soon.
Man,
I'd
what do you
really
want to
like
do that for?
Really like to get the ex-wife to buy me out of this house. Really would. I don't think that's
Your
going to
actual
happen.
lady. 50-50 on the house, huh?
Well, it's not even. Well, it's a joint tenancy, so I can't even sell half. I mean, I can't do anything unless she agrees to it or buys me out.
How old is the old lady, man?
She's. I don't know how old she is now. 51, 52,
Gee, she's still a young lady.
something like that.
Ah,
Well, she's living up in San Francisco, and I'm living out here in. I love saying this. The dusty ass crack of Satan. But she's living up in
well,
San
at least she's
Francisco.
living in a nice cold part of California, you know.
Well, the only problem with San Francisco is you got to avoid the hypodermic needles and the human fecal material on the sidewalks as you walk. But
Oh yeah, I
small
seen
place
that last
to stay, I guess.
time I went to San Francisco a while back. You couldn't even walk down the street, man. Homeless encampment from block to block to block to block, like LA, you know.
Yeah.
And it's too bad that people have to flock to such a shitty city.
What do you? But on a bigger note, what do you do with all the homeless? I mean, what do you physically do with all the homeless?
Well,
Where
set
do you
up a
put them?
cooking kitchen, stick a little bit of that cyanide in their soup, and watch them go to sleep, you know?
Bob, that's not nice.
Well,
I
let's say
guess. I don't know, you know?
I mean, I was thinking of a little gentler approach, maybe.
Well, I don't know the word for it. Some Viagra in their soup? I don't know.
I mean, seriously, I don't know what you do with. What do you do with all the homeless? I mean, these cities come up with laws against homelessness. It's illegal to
Yeah,
be
we
homeless.
got one.
What the hell's the point? How can it be? It's illegal to be homeless. Excuse me. Where am I going to go?
Yeah, it's like this little town. I don't know. Maybe you've gone through this little town I live in. It's called Paso Robles, California.
Paso Robles is nice.
And it's a little vineyard community.
Yeah, it's a nice place.
Kind of a really rich town.
It is. It is.
And there's no services here at all for homeless people, like churches, soup kitchens, place for them to sleep, or any of that. That's more San Luis Obispo County, 38 miles away south of me.
Yeah.
And if there is homeless people here, there's only like probably 3 or 4 guys and 4 or 5 women that are homeless here because they walk. I live across the street from Amtrak, you know, the bus barn.
Yeah.
So,
Sure.
and the police station and the fire station. So, and they walk by my front yard all the time. You know, they come up once in a while and they'll say, "Hey, man, you got a cigarette?" And I said, "No, don't smoke." And I got one in my mouth and a pack hanging out of my pocket, you know. "Oh, sure don't have one," you know. Well, hell, they cost me 50 cents a piece, you know what I mean? And, you know, for 50 cents per cigarette. So, well, 55 with tax, you know. But, anyways, you know, and if they come up to me and they say, "Hey, man, you guys can water I can have," and I say, "Yeah, help yourself. There's a hose right there," you know. "Oh, man, much appreciated." And I said, "Well, I thought you said you wanted some water. So while you were getting water there, I went in with a jug here. I filled it up with ice and got you some water out of my bottle." You know, bottle.
Well, you live in a very upscale area.
Yeah.
So I would imagine they try and push the homeless up to San Luis Obispo.
Yeah, they do. And the thing is, we got that Salinas River
Right.
bed, and it's a dry bed. So what they do is they go hide underneath a couple trees that got leaves on them,
Yeah.
and they kind of get the camouflage tarps and that stuff. Because I've walked down there and handed out food many times a year. Like this year, I handed out sleeping bags and cherry pies, pumpkin pies. And
Hey, Bob, Great Richard says hi.
hey, Richard, how you doing, brother?
He's with Peaches right now.
Oh yeah, Peaches. She's a wonderful girl. That's his wife, by the way, of 13 years or so. That's the name I came up with because I couldn't remember her name. So I came up with Peaches, and then Richard didn't talk to me for like 3 months over calling her Peaches. He thought that was a love word or something for something. So, well, that's kind of sexy. Peaches is a really sexy name for a chick. But so we got over with it. And the name stuck. So what happened is right out my front yard here. The homeless people would walk by, and then some of them looked drastically bad. So and they'd be coming walking inside my fenced yard. I got dogs, little dogs, and digging through my recycle cans. So I said, hey, you guys got to stop doing that. And what I'll do is I'll take my recyclables and I'll put them in a bag and I'll put it at the end of the fence there. We got a 4-foot cycle and you can reach over and grab it. Yeah, but there ain't gonna be no more of this digging through my recycle can at night when we're sleeping, making a hell of a lot of noise. You know. And I said, as far as it comes to food and stuff, if I've got bologna sandwich material, I'll go make you one. You know. But I'm basically living like a homeless tramp myself. We only go shopping once a week. Get certain things here and there.
Yeah.
And it's like we're sick and tired of eating liverwurst, and that's the number one sandwich a homeless person passes on is bronze burger and liverwurst, and that's my favorite, man.
I like this word.
Bronze burger.
Yeah, bronze burger.
What's that?
It's like liverwurst, but it's made different.
I think I've had liverwurst. I think the name sounds worse than it tastes.
Yeah, it does have a little potent taste to it. It's like you gotta have onion on it. You gotta put onion on it, or make it taste good, and a nice good hoagie bun with a little bit of mayonnaise on it. Maybe some mustard, pepper, salt, whatever. But yeah, the homeless people they don't like bronze burger and liverwurst.
Well, what did I come here for? Oh yeah, I came here to bitch about the comments.
Oh, yeah, it's always
Bob,
good.
what do you do? Do you answer comments after a live show? When people leave comments after you're done, do you answer?
Sometimes, but I don't. Yeah, sometimes once a week I'll go over to my comments on my live stream and look at them all once a week.
I just turned all mine off today. I'm sick of dealing with them.
Yeah, I like to leave mine running, so in case I have a really bad day and I want to yell and scream at something, then I could go watch my comments and look how my trolls cuss me out, chew me out for all kinds of different. What do you eat on your show?
Well, and really the answer is, what the hell what do you care why I eat on my show? It's my show. I'll eat if I want to eat.
Yeah, that's what I tried to tell them. I said, hey, you got to eat, don't you?
Yeah, you don't like it, go away.
Yeah, exactly. And I do have those type of weirdos that talk sexual to me and stuff, try to get me turned gay and stuff. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, but those are just the trolls that you just kind of play with. You just kind of mess with their heads a little bit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't seen that troll pop on yet.
Those are the fun ones. Those are the fun ones where you can really mess with their heads a little bit.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Those that don't like to kick off too fast because they always back themselves into a corner.
Yeah,
And I always invite them on,
yeah.
because StreamYard's so easy to do 2 or 3 people, whatever. I always invite them on, and they never come on.
Well, every once in a while. No, you don't do StreamYard.
I do, yeah, I do.
Is it StreamYard or YouTube one too?
Well, it's coming through YouTube, but StreamYard is the front end of the studio. It's just like Kevin is now using StreamYard, and he started out using YouTube, but you can't have guests on the straight YouTube thing.
Yeah. Well, I've tried to ask so many people on StreamYard, how do I set up my StreamYard so I can invite like you and Kevin on?
And did you ever figure it out, Bob?
No.
Well,
Right here, you got invite, and you just click on it, and then you just copy and paste, and then
the link. Yeah, you just like copy and paste the link, and then they can come on. Now, the one that I cannot figure out is what Kevin uses, OBS.
Oh yeah, that's complicated.
I cannot figure out OBS at all. I just can't get it to work.
Huh.
So
Again, that's what I was doing earlier today.
I know.
Practice and practice.
I just don't have the patience for OBS. It's
complicated. Just like it's complicated for me to understand just to copy and paste. That's it.
very complicated. But StreamYard works fine because you just copy and paste the link, and then people can come on. That's simple.
Well, I tried that copy and paste, and I still don't got it down. What is it? Well,
take it over to where the just put it to copy and paste, and you take it over where you make the comment, and then you put it right there, and then that's it.
Paste it in, send it.
I'm too stupid for this shit. Yeah, I'm too stupid for this shit. I'm about ready to shut down my live stream and just go on with life. Period.
No,
so that means, it was basically a place to vent. Come in my room here, shut the freaking door, lock it now, because people barge in, piss me off over. Gonna have a cigarette or something, and I'm like, I'm not a freaking cigarette machine, You're damn expensive. Go buy your own.
You need patience.
It's been 8 years, sick of this shit. Like I told everybody, Steve, it's like this, man. I'm about ready to put mom in the home next year, and then my sister in another home. Hopefully, they're next door to each other. And then,
does your mom know this already?
I would rather live on the freaking streets than here.
Wait a minute.
I don't care how cold it gets.
Kevin had a good question. Have you told your mom about this yet, Bob?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Okay.
And what was her reaction to your announcement that she was going into a home next year?
Well, she didn't like that idea, so I said, "Well, you're in one right now. Get a good taste of what you're going to be expecting next year. So you could come home this year for a couple days, but get a good taste where you're at right now. Old lady's home, recovering from surgery, and play bingo with all your friends there that you got right now. She knows all these old ladies and stuff now. She's got a network going of old ladies now, But I just don't understand.
When you're saying old, how old are you talking about?
She'll be 76 next year.
Oh shit! According to POF, that's my perfect match.
Wow.
76? Holy
Yeah, you bet, man. POF's got me all lined up with all the 70-year-olds I want.
Oh man, what I want to know is how can you do that?
I can't. I've never done it.
Yeah,
Never.
Oh, you didn't understand my question, man.
No, stop it.
Do it again. Do it again. Go ahead. I want to understand the question. Go.
I'm going to
Do it
lose my appetite.
I understand that some guys got fetishes, right? It's like some of these guys, your subs, Kevin, got fetishes about having an 18-year-old Filipina, right?
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Y'all understand that, right?
Well,
You got this fetish,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So you have anywhere from 18 to 26, the burnout period, that they say that they're worn out or useless to you,
Yeah. Whatever.
Well, us Americans, that's why we go to the Philippines to feel young and vibrant again, And then we come back home and reality hits us, And we got all these hot chicks hitting on our doorstep and stuff. But all these hot chicks are like 20, 30 years older than us. And
Bob, when you said you got hot chicks hitting on your door, you must be living in a different reality than I am, because there's plenty of fish is bad news. It doesn't look
yeah.
good.
Well,
Doesn't
that's
look
why
good.
you're not with a woman today, right, Steve?
Well,
A 70-plus-year-old woman.
yeah,
Huh?
I don't know how many times I got to explain to people. I say the same thing. I'm not going to the Philippines to live alone.
Yeah.
I don't know how much more clear I can be that I'm not going to the Philippines to live alone. I'm not going there for the Angeles experience, particularly, but I'm not going there to live alone. And I want somebody that's significantly younger than me. I'm 67, so
Okay. So
I figured around
Steve,
30.
would you date somebody 67 and beyond in the Philippines?
No,
Hell no.
no, it doesn't matter. I don't want anybody my age. I don't want anybody who looks like me. Come on.
Me neither, man. Just a couple years difference, maybe two.
A couple years difference. Forget it.
What if you
Forget it. 20 years. If you're going to go to the Philippines, then you had to be shooting for 20 to 30 years difference.
That's a joke, Steve.
No, it's not a joke. Actually, that's the truth. You better be. I mean, obviously, you want to keep it all legal and everything, but now 18 to 25 may be a little young, even for me.
Well, I'm not going to jail for my love, but
I'm not going there to live alone, man. I don't know how many people. I don't know how many times I got to say. I said this thing 500,000 times.
Yeah.
I am not going there to live alone.
Well, when you decide when you're gonna go before you turn 70, right?
Which of the last 35 times did you miss that I went?
Okay, well, you're 67 now. 70's creeping up upon you.
Shit, that's a really lousy thing to say. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Me and Kevin will be there for you.
Pushing my walker down the street.
Hey, if we have to wipe
no,
your ass,
I'm going to be picking up. I'm going to be picking up your handy downs.
Well,
Kevin gets the handy whip, wipes, and I get the pins. And if we have to do that to you to keep you surviving,
you guys are. That's why you got a Filipino.
Yeah. Okay. The difference between your Filipina and mine is.
Hey, Jerry.
30 years?
No. My girl's only 50, and yeah, she'll probably be 55 time I get there though, and I'll be 57, and you'll be 72, and the bald-headed dude over there, Kevin, he'll be 61. And
So what you're saying is we ain't getting any younger.
Yeah, we ain't getting no more younger. Nope. And I love, what I love about the Filipino woman the most?
That they always look young. That's what I love.
No, Kevin, wrong, wrong.
They hold their age.
No.
Okay, go on.
And you?
Me?
What do
What
you
do-
love about a Filipina? What's the most best part of
Oh,
loving a Filipino?
Loyalty.
Slim, dark skin.
Yummy.
Man, you guys are way off. You know what I like?
Okay.
I like the full body bath, man, from head to toe. All the scrubbings, getting all the dead skin off you, trimming your toenails, your fingernails, taking a straight razor.
Kevin, have you ever had that happen to you?
Oh man!
No,
It's like, hey
but,
man, you make me bleed once.
but you
now
can
I
pay
like-
to have it done, though.
I don't believe that's ever happened to me, Bob.
Oh, you never had a girl with a straight razor? That is called loyalty, trust, and all beyond that.
Well, let me
Yeah,
tell you, one
no,
night,
that's a
all
lot
the
of
sharp
trust.
knives flew over the wall. I'll tell you that.
That's a
Well,
lot of trust.
Yeah, I would imagine you got to have a lot of trust. A Filipino with a straight razor in her hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
yeah, Filipino
No.
woman. You're a woman with the straight razor. I'm
No.
like, hey, I asked her, I said, hey, this is what happened was, hey, babe, my big razor broke, and I need for you to go give me a bunch of big razors, and they'll probably cost you $14 American at S&R, but I want the 5-bladed ones, you know. And
Oh,
so
Gillette.
she says, well, I could take care of that. She says, just a second. I used to do my dad's shaving. And she went upstairs and pulled out this big straight razor. And I'm looking at that, I'm touching that.
That's called a bolo.
Ooh, this thing is so sharp. And it's like this. I grabbed a piece of paper and went like this. And I went, holy smokes, this went right through it. Like nothing. I'm going, okay. I'm going. I'm trying to swallow.
You're kind of feeling your throat. Make sure
Trying
it's
to
not
swallow.
leaking, huh?
And she says, what's this mean? What's this mean? I said, well, I'm trying to swallow. Give me some water. And I said,
Yeah,
okay.
Jedi.
I said, how long would it take you to do me? She says, probably about 3 minutes. I'm like,
Yeah.
3 minutes? Okay.
Have you ever gotten a haircut in the Philippines?
No, never.
Yeah.
She cut my hair too.
Oh.
40 pesos, man. Best haircuts in the world.
Yep.
Well, I heard you got a
long-
massage too.
They use these long Filipino scissors,
Yeah.
and they judge it all with their finger around your head. God, just a perfect haircut for 40 pesos. 40 pesos for a haircut.
40 pesos?
40 pesos.
Holy smokes, less than $1.
That's nothing.
Hey.
Wow. Did you
I
give
give
him a $10 tip, Steve?
Damn near, man. I give them 100. You know, it's like, and I feel a little foolish giving them 100 because I know that's probably way too much. But 40 pesos, that's
Way too much. Shit, I figure a man like you would give him 500, 1,000 pesos, you know, and say thank
No.
you.
I'm not stupid. I mean, you know.
Okay.
But no, I mean, I'll tip them, but I'm really not sure what the appropriate tip is, and I'm really not sure what is an inappropriate amount to tip for a 40 peso haircut. Anybody know? Anybody
Well,
know
I
in the
figure
chat?
a 200 peso note, one of those green 200 peso notes.
Yeah, one of
that
those
would
green.
be great.
For a 40 peso haircut, that's a hell of a tip, though.
Well, imagine being that man, how many haircuts a day he's got to do to feed the family.
Yeah, but apparently not that many because they're surviving on 40 peso haircuts. Wait, Cebu boss man says 70 pesos in the mall. Is that for the haircut or the tip? Tip is 100. Okay. So if you're paying 70 for the haircut, you're tipping them 100. Is that the deal there,
That's a
Cebu?
good tip.
I mean, I like to go to the Dumaguete public market and get my haircut, 40 pesos. But I don't know how much to tip, that I don't look like an ass, you know?
20 20 pesos.
Well, I mean,
that'd
maybe you
be
should
nice.
ask the people that's cutting your hair, and
Well, I
then
know,
you be the judge for yourself. You know?
but if I ask the people, they're Filipinos, and they're going to go, wow, the 1,000 peso tip would be great.
Yeah, would be great.
Would be great.
Well, I see where you. I'm gonna screw up that country, and you're not. I see that already. You know, because I already screwed up that country. You know, where they were.
Somebody
The guy
trying
wanted to render my house. You know, stick like that mud on the hollow block. You know, make
Yeah.
it nice and flat. You know, she said 350 pesos a day, which is like 16 hour a day, mixing that mud up on the ground and all that, doing all that back breaking shit I can't do. And so when it was almost time to get paid and leave, I just gave him 1,000 note. And you know what he did was he took that 1,000 note, went up the street, got some chains, gave me back 650 pesos, and I said, "No, this is for you." For such a good
Steve,
job,
Jerry just asked you a question. Steve?
What?
Jerry just asked you a question. Philippine and beyond?
I mean, I got to
Yeah,
go.
he's cheapo is why. Yeah. 5 peso tip. That's what you give the trike driver, man.
He wants to know why don't you move back to the Philippines?
Well, that is a little bit of a problem, being that I can't get rid of the house. And I still got to pay half the mortgage on the house. So if I can get rid of this house, things may change. But I can't do anything. I mean, I'm just stuck.
Well, you get rid of that house, Steve, and you'll be a million peso near over there. You know, you'll have about 5 million pesos to work with. That's a lot.
It doesn't take much to be a peso millionaire.
Yeah.
But this house is really it's a contention. We're not arguing about it.
Yeah.
It's just that I'm stuck here, I'm stuck here until I get out.
Well, you haven't advertised much, have you?
Advertise what?
She just don't want to give it up?
No. She does not want to sell it. And if she doesn't want to sell it, then
Have her buy you out. Can she buy you out?
Yes, she tried to buy me out. She tried to lowball me and buy me out.
That wench.
And I said, well, that's not going to work. I mean, I'm not taking that for this house.
Yeah. Yeah, so, that's too bad. They'll lowball you like that. That's what she's waiting for.
I mean, I'm not that, I'm not that desperate. Well, I am, but
Yeah.
I got to act like I'm not.
So are you on Social Security too, Steve?
Yeah, of course.
SSDI?
No. I'm 67, so I'm on regular Social Security.
You know what? People's told me that you cannot live in the Philippines on SSI. What is that about?
On SSI?
Yeah.
SSDI.
No.
SSDI is disability Social Security.
Yeah.
SSI is what?
Supplemental security income?
It's some kind of supplemental security income. I think you're right. It's called
supplemental security income.
Okay,
yeah, somebody told me that if you had SSI, you couldn't live anywhere around the world outside of the U.S. And I said, well, that's not fair because and I've never heard it from anybody else except you.
Okay.
And this other person that mentioned it. And I said, I'm going to have to check that out because, I'm over here in the Philippines. I'm on SSDI. I broke my back and my neck when I was 32. and got
Bob,
100% disability.
I just checked it out here, Bob. SSI means Social Security income, SSI benefits.
Okay.
SSI in effective January 1, 2019, the federal benefit rate is $771 for an individual and $1,157 for a couple. That's the SSI rate is 771 for an individual.
Wow, that's
So
amazing.
you could live, but you'd be living pretty thin, you know.
Well, it's been proven over there. Bama lives on it for $300 a month, but he's got stupidity,
you can do it.
DEI die. I
I
don't
mean,
know. There's some people, you know, I mean, they get a little tiny check, and they can
oh,
pay
you can do
rent,
it.
and they can eat, and they can have hot little Filipinas, and they have to watch what they eat all month, or starve to death. You know, one of the two.
But you know, SSI is $771 a month. Hemi says paid by the state. I don't know who actually administers the money, but you know, I'm looking on the Social Security website, and it's $771 a month. Is that's the SSI rate?
Yeah, I think each state pays you. Like each state has their own.
Yeah, they have their own scale, Kevin. You know, Kentucky, they may have a lower scale than California. California may be higher than Arizona. Arizona might be right in the middle.
Like I say, I'm just looking on the Social Security website, and they say $771 a month. Now, I don't know how it's
Hi, Michelle.
administered, or, you know.
Well, they're probably right. My mom, she gets about that. And she gets about that. She worked all her life like you. Did she retire early? I don't think so. Well, maybe she did. Between early and wait till you're 70, I think it is now.
Well, you know, it depends when you were born, what your full retirement age is. How old is your mom?
She's 75.
Oh well, she's been on Social Security for a while.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I think she gets SSI.
Yeah. I mean, but you could live on it, like I said, but you would not be living you would not be living the party life, but you could live on it.
Yeah, you can live on it. But yeah, thank God I broke my back and my neck, though. You know. Well, not so much. Thank God I broke my back and my neck. I know that sounded kind of cruel, but or it sounded like I was bragging about it or something. But yeah, thank God, thank you, Lord Jesus. I broke my back and my neck when I was 32 on the job.
On the job.
On the job, I got crushed in the grave.
Well,
backhoe came in the grave and crushed me in.
If you're going to get injured, on the job is the best place to be injured.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you can get a pension from.
That's right.
You can get a pension from the place that you got hurt at.
That's right.
You know, I collect Social Security too, SSDI, disability insurance.
Right.
And I'm a straight out forward, honest person. I'll tell you how much. You know, most people, you know, they keep it really private, like you guys. But I don't. I tell it how it is so that you know. You know, I make $583 a month from SSDI. $583 a month. Now I could live pretty good on that in the Philippines if I wanted to stay single and eat like an American, basically, and starve to death too at the same time. In a little 3,000 peso little room, you know, $60 a month room. Well, just think I got $500 some dollars to play with after rent.
Well, still, that's a pretty slim budget you're on there when you're at $550 a month.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you had
slim.
to quit.
That's,
You had to
well, I
quit
haven't
smoking.
got to yet, though. I haven't got to the rest of it yet. Thank God I broke my back and my neck. At 32, I make $910 a month on my pension.
I was gonna say, don't you get workers' comp for that also?
Yeah. Well, it's not comp. It's
Yeah,
my
whatever
pension.
they call it.
It's pension for life.
Well,
But at
so-
the same time, when I was 32, I was laid up for 10 years. Couldn't have sex. Couldn't play with myself. I couldn't do nothing. Because I was recovering from this back surgery, neck surgery, and all that. And man, you know how hard it is with a broken back and neck to lift engine block?
oh,
I don't think you guys even got a clue.
I don't.
See, what I had to do, Steve, was when I was 42, I had to go into my own business. So what did I pick? Scrapping, iron.
You picked what?
You know?
Graphic art?
No, scrapping, iron, recycling.
Oh, recycling.
I had a scrapping business, under the table, cash, get paid cash every day. And I was pretty big there for a long time, but I was doing drugs. And it took away all the pain. No, Kevin, I'm not going to say the drug name, but you just figure it out for yourself. It took away all the pain, and I worked 7 days a week, 28 hours a day, no sleep for 3 weeks to the max. Imagine not sleeping for 21 straight days. And
Well,
eat like one burrito a day and about half a gallon of water a day.
so
Living in your car.
you could live on $1,500 a month in the Philippines very easily. You could
Oh,
get a
very
pretty
easily.
damn
But
good
you
life.
know what? You have to find the right woman to do the right shopping for you. You have to find that perfect mate, one that does not have debt, one that does not have a big family you have to provide for, one that's debt free, And that's what I'm working towards on my girl, is being her paying her own debts off. Because I got screwed over with a girl that I had 2 years ago in Cebu, big time. I'm the one that paid her 442,000 pesos debt.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I was only there for 7 months. Trying out the water to see if I was going to like it.
Well, 7 months was a good trial.
Yeah, and back then I was watching you on the YouTube, and I learned a lot from you, though. I can say that, Steve. I learned a lot.
Thanks. I don't know that I had a lot to teach. I mean, the only thing I knew was what I was doing at the time.
I got to watch you go to many different places and make wallets and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, yeah, there was many adventures.
Yeah, there goes that wallet trick again. Credit card holders.
There were many adventures, man, and
A lot between 2014 to 2017. Yeah. 2014 to 2017. I can't believe it was 2014. I started watching your show, and I think you were a couple years in before that.
let's see. I went there the first time in 2015, I think. Let's see. Yeah, it's 2015 was the first time I went there.
What were you doing before that time?
I was working. See, wait a minute. Hold on. What was I doing? It took me like 3 or 4 different tries to actually get up the guts to get on the plane.
Yeah.
I changed the reservation like 3 times.
Yeah, that's costly right there.
Yeah, it's costly right there, but it takes some guts to get on that plane the first time, let me tell you. Any guy who tells you that it doesn't take guts is lying, because you're on a 14-hour flight, and the thought in your head is, well, I'm going to have a heart attack and die out in the middle of the Pacific, and there's nowhere to go.
Yeah.
So, that's always the thought in everybody's head.
Sure,
Once
sure.
you do it the first time, then you're okay. You realize you're not going to die in the middle of the Pacific, and if you do die, you'll be dead, so you won't care.
Well, you know what I do every night, Steve, right? I watch this airplane show about all these airplanes blowing up in the sky and hitting the ocean, and then hitting land, and all they found was a little tooth from your head, little pieces and all that shit. So I watch all these terrifying airplane adventures. Then I get on the airplane, right?
That's actually the best thing you can do.
It is the truth, the honesty,
is.
the best thing, so that you know what really is going to happen to you.
That is the best thing you can do, is watch the worst thing that could possibly happen. Then it takes the fear away, and you know that, you ain't coming out alive if you hit the, I find it amazing when the flight attendants announce, and should we have a water landing? And I always got to look away and go,
oh, yeah.
Should we have a water landing? Yeah, okay.
What I don't understand about the water landing part is don't open the damn doors.
That's where I'm gonna be sitting. I'm gonna be sitting next to the emergency door. I'm gonna get out first.
That's interesting, though. What happens if you don't open the doors? I mean, the planes are pressurized, so that means they got to be sealed. Wouldn't they just float?
They just float. Don't open the doors.
Hey. The plane's gonna break apart. You don't gotta worry about the doors not opening. Okay?
Yeah, well,
figure that part out.
Obviously, we have
Kevin, but you're gonna be the one that pops the door so everybody else can drown.
I'm gonna get out first. I'm gonna be in that big raft all by myself.
Oh,
with the stewardess.
Well, how'd you like that? How'd you like that PAL plane the other day going out of LAX? It had the compressor go out and was shooting out flames out of the right engine.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Oh, that was PR 113 flying out of LAX to Manila. I've flown on that flight many, many times.
Oh, really?
And that day, there was some compressor that went out in the engine.
Oh,
and it was a Boeing 777, so it was a fairly new plane. And that thing started shooting flames out of the engine. It wasn't a pretty picture, but they turned it around and landed it safely, so it was okay. So shit can go wrong, but watching air crashes every night is not a bad idea.
Well, the reason why I did that was because I never took an airplane in my whole and dear life for any reason at all. So I said, you know what? From this time till the day I leave to go to the Philippines on that 18-hour flight from LAX to Seoul, Korea, I'm going to sit there and I'm going to just watch every night all these freakish plane accidents of every kind you can imagine, And even that one where they got stuck, the plane went up with about 30 people, and they ended up eating each other to survive.
Well, that's called a lie.
There's a party for you. They should open the door at that point.
Yeah, I could feed the whole crew for about a week,
So, Bob, instead of you watching porn, you're gonna watch airplane crashes. Yeah, yes. That's real good.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
It's not a bad idea. It's really not.
That's what I do. And even today, every night, man, there's millions of those shows.
It's not. It's not the worst idea in the world. I mean, we're always hoping the plane don't go down.
I watched those airplane shows where over in Hamburg, Germany, that's where they came out with the A380, the big giant airplane that I took.
Man, I love the A380.
And they're gonna discontinue.
I know. That's
A380 now.
That's such a nice plane too.
It was so comfortable. I didn't feel one bump of turbulence. You got 10 million pounds, 36,000 feet up in there.
I'm telling
10
you,
million pounds! Holy smokes! You
I love
know?
the
Yeah, that's
A380.
That's a big bus.
Yeah, and then they got a cargo airplane that looks like an A380, but it's got a real funny looking nose to it.
Oh, I've seen it.
Big
The whole
hump.
nose goes up.
A
The
big
whole thing
hump
goes
on
up.
there, and they put like a A380 wing, which was what, Steve, 50 feet long or something like that.
I don't know.
In that A3, I think it's called an
Hey, Roberto.
A3 360 or something.
And no, there's no A360.
I
There's
love
A350.
Starbucks.
Oh, you're talking about the cargo plane with the whole front end.
Yeah, that big. They have a
Yeah,
funny
I
looking
don't know
little
what they call
nose
it.
and a big hump.
Yeah. I don't know what they call that. But it's
Yeah, it's a
big.
cargo container.
And I don't think it's a C-17 either.
C-35?
No.
I don't think it's a C-17.
Oh,
So
All
what
right,
they're gonna?
I gotta eructate the I'll be back.
Well, he's got to go have a colonoscopy. I'm going to take you guys outside and have a cigarette. I'm sure I'll get harassed out there too, so don't matter where I go. You know what I don't like about this, Kevin? I'm going to tell you right now. The screen isn't big enough. And I don't know why. Maybe I should go over here and zoom down my screen. Well, maybe that's what I had to do. Go zoom down my screen, make it bigger. Because you got this stupid Jedi logo in front of my face. I can't see my face, so it's hard to talk.
oh,
You've had it up for 45 minutes now or something. I know what he's doing. I know what he's doing. He's in the CR. Same here, man. So cut yours for a minute. Let's see here.
so Jerry, how's the good life doing, man? Hey, what the hell are you doing, Bob? Bob, are you in the toilet? The hell? Bob. No complaints.
Well, you hear the splashing in the can?
What? Did you go into? Did you use the kitty litter?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said too. We all took a piss and Kevin didn't.
All right, that's better.
Yeah, so this is what's gonna happen is my water bottles, my 5-gallon water machine has no water in it. So then I'm gonna have to pay somebody off to go get my water for me.
Drink out of the tap water.
You know who? Oh, Jesus.
Bob,
Sounds
drink out of the
good.
tap. You don't need no 5 gallon. Just drink out of the tap water.
Go, you drink my tap water.
Casa Robles has to have some pretty good tap water, I would think. That's upscale place.
Sulfur eggs, man. Yuck.
I would think Casa Robles would have good water.
Well, I'm not sure. I've never drank it myself. I've always had bottled water.
You know, I tell you what I wonder about many times.
Look at you drinking out of a bottle. Bottled
People
water.
are worried about the environment, right? People are just all in a dither about the environment. Well, we're all drinking these plastic bottles of water. How many millions of years is it going to take for this thing to degrade?
Then it will never degrade.
Years.
There you go. And how many trillions of these things are drank a day?
Yeah, that's right.
Don't give me shit about the environment. I mean, quit drinking bottled water.
Did you guys see that guy make an island out of water bottles?
No, but I believe it. I
You're
believe it could
great.
be done.
Made an island, put a house made out of plastic bottles.
I believe it could
Man.
be done.
Oh,
I believe it could be done. I believe. I believe, say the Lord. I believe. I believe in the Lord. Believe in the Lord, and the Lord shall save your life.
I believe.
I believe. I ain't a believer, but I like to spout this stuff every once in a while.
yeah. Yeah. One day I caught you on a rant and rave about people smoking cigarettes. Oh well. Yeah.
Yeah, you should quit smoking cigarettes. That'll kill you.
Yeah, they'll kill you, but I've been smoking since the day I was born.
Damn.
And then again, on the other side is in the cath lab. In the cath lab, we used to see people who smoked for 50 years had clean coronaries, beautiful coronaries, not a problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
They did everything wrong in life. Everything wrong.
I got a good friend who started smoking Lucky Strikes, and back in World War II, and he lived a nice old crusty age of 104, and
yeah,
and he smoked Camel filter non-filters when Lucky Strikes quit selling cigarettes at the store. So he went to Camel non-filters.
yeah. A lot of it's got to do with heredity.
And the thing you guys don't know nothing about is you never had a cigarette, so. Yeah, right?
Just open up a stogie, man. I remember when I was commercial fishing, I tried to smoke a cigar because Arnold smoked a cigar.
So how did that go for you, Kevin?
Yeah, that I think that lasted like 2 days.
2 days.
2 days, man.
Well, you're right about that cigar. That's made for women and old crusty farts.
Yeah, well, they can have it too.
Yeah, well, that's what I tell my sister. Back when the rent went up at the house, so I had to cut her wage in half because she does my dishes. Cooks for me once in a while and that stuff. So I had to cut her wage in half. So since I cut her wage in half, she couldn't have that carton of cigarettes every 2 weeks. That I was buying her. So now it was do or die situation. So she got like 3 packs of cigarettes. And then I could buy her a carton of these little cigars. They're called cigars. And 20 in a pack.
Are they called cigarillos?
Something
Sounds
like
like
that.
you're in jail. You're doing like a barter system.
Do they have
Yeah,
like a plastic tip on them?
those are Black and Milds, those ones.
It shows
Yeah,
what I know
but
about it.
it's the same thing. But see, these little cigars, there's 20 of them in a pack, like cigarettes, and they got a filter on them. Filter or not, man, I tried one. Man, I'd rather quit altogether, But she's a little crazy.
Will they call it sweets?
Swisher Sweets? Back
Yeah.
in the day. Back in the day.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, I like Swisher Sweets. They were pretty good. But pretty good back then.
Sweet. Yeah.
Now they got some called Sherman's, and they taste like a clove of some kind. Some
Well, they
kind
have
of
clove
clove.
cigarettes now. Cigarettes were originally developed for women.
Well, that's those 100s and 120s. See,
Oh, you mean those little thin
just
ones?
another half-inch of smoking time for the same price.
Smoking
Oh
this,
man.
smoking that.
Well, I remember when cigarettes used to be different colors, purple, like a pinkish color. The
Really?
paper, yeah.
Shoot, that was before my time. Well, I never had anything to do with cigarettes anyway, so I couldn't.
Yeah, he never has, yeah. Yeah, he's healthy at 67. I'm trying to catch up to him now. If I lived to be 67, that'd be pretty good.
Hey, you guys, I only got 4 thumbs up, 1 thumbs down. I got 17 people watching. What's wrong with you guys?
I
Yeah,
agree.
thumbs
Let's
up,
do a few
sucker.
thumbs up here.
Yeah.
We'll have a few thumbs up.
Yeah, all my subscribers, you better give Kevin a thumbs up there. Twit, Sabu, Hamager, Philippine and beyond.
I still miss the old Mrs. Heminger. I don't know what happened to the newer, nicer Mrs. Heminger. It's just not the same.
I got 25 people watching. I'm sorry. 13 people. Thank you. I got 7 thumbs down. I had to make an adjustment.
Yeah, I was invited to go to Dilmageddon and go hang out with Larry when I'm there, which would be cool. Save a couple pesos on a hotel. You know, I can kick back until he kicks me out 3 days later like a fish, you know. And I always believe in the 3-day policy. You know.
The 3-day policy.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you eat as much as you can.
I think he's got a big enough garden to help me out. Yeah.
Take the dog with you.
No, he'll be gone. Remember?
Put dogs with them.
You know what he's doing? He's playing in the pool right now. So, what are you doing in the pool?
Are you looking for something?
What are you doing? Kill that leaf. Well, I dumped out the pool the other day because it was all full of leaves, you know. And then the first day it started raining, it didn't quit raining here for 4 solid days. And that was empty, and it's got 4 inches of water in there, at least 3 or 4
You guys cry about not raining?
So,
Okay, boys, I'm signing off. Good talking to you today.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off too, Bob.
So you guys have a good rest of your night, day, whatever it is. See you later.
Hey, thanks for coming on. Hey, Bob.
yeah, he's got to go take a poop. Gotta go take a poop. Alright, so you guys can leave me alone, yeah? Alright, whatever, man.
All right, you guys.
Peace.
You know, when you do get older, it is good to have keep up with your checkups, get a physical, go to the dentist, especially if you're gonna do a go to a foreign country. You want to get a head to toe physical. Definitely get your shots. You don't know what's gonna happen. You don't want to bring nothing over there, and you want to be caught up with all your flu shots and whatever. Hey, Roberto, you have a good night, buddy. All right, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. Philippine bound. Always be safe. All right, you guys. Have a good night. Gogo and sister, thanks for coming out. Cebu Bossman, nice hanging out with you. All right, you guys. I'll talk to you all later on. Thanks for coming out to the bullpen. I'll talk to you all later on.